where yesterday at the very end of the stream, we had the big reveal of who the true manipulator and villain behind all the events going on throughout the Shippuden storyline has been. So now we know exactly what's going on. In typical, crazy anime twist fashion, it was a super duper unexpected person who was just introduced in the past, like, hour of gameplay, which always happens. If you ever watch any of these big, full-blown mangas or animes, this is what they always do. There's always some crazy final twist, some weird, you know, some weird thing that happens at the end, and wow, that person who you thought was the villain wasn't the villain, but then that guy behind the scenes who you thought the villain was really the villain, and almost was the villain, wasn't the villain, there's another villain. Always happens. Never fails. At the end of the stream, maybe the last half hour, 45 minutes, what I'd like to do is jump into the online play of the game. And I'd like to give it some time and just see, because I'm curious, if you try to play the game online, how it works. Now, I've actually heard the game is bugged. It was actually Marl, who in the stream chat earlier said that if you actually try to search for matches, it doesn't work. It's a game bug where the matchmaking was glitched. But if you do a quick match, it seems to work. Of course, if you do a quick match, you can't really search for certain criteria. I'm curious to see what the online connections are like. Not to say that I feel that this game is super competitive, although I'm sure some people do take it as super competitive. I would like at least to have that as a factor and play a few matches online just to see what is real one-on-one human versus human gameplay like in the game. Because obviously if I'm going to review this game later on this week, I need to play all the major game modes, and I'm sure that's going to be a major consideration. Alright, so that's the purpose of this stream. Finish the story, try out adventure mode for a little bit, and then try out the online play. So this will be the last stream of Naruto that I do, and that'll wrap it up. And it's kind of funny because I remember 3 years ago when we played the last one, I played the game for like a week because the story was freaking insanely long, and this time it was really abridged. It was an abridged, you know, more compiled story, and in a lot of ways I think that actually works. I think that the story of Storm 3 was a little bit too drawn out to the point where it was taking so freaking long to beat it that I remember it was over a week and I was like, damn, I got other games I want to play, and it was actually kind of frustrating that I was playing this game for so long. It was a lot more you know, concise, and I get the feeling they cut out a lot of filler. And it's funny because even though they did hit upon the backstory moments in the story here, so you understand, gee, you know, who is Madara and who was Obito, how did Obito become who he was, and you know, who are these elements and things in the background. I get the feeling if you were reading the manga or watching an anime, these things would be entire episodes, yet in this they really just boom, you know, 2 minutes abridged explanation, and I think that was actually done really well. I'm actually thinking the story of this one is actually better than 3 because it skips over a lot of the filler and, quite honestly, the over dramatization that the Japanese style storytelling tends to do. So pretty good, and I'm having fun with it. Okay, now tonight I'll be playing more Unravel. I have absolutely no idea how many people are watching my Unravel playthrough. I have no idea, because I'm not really paying attention to that. I'm focusing more on just enjoying the games. That's kind of my focus for this year, is don't worry about performance of videos anymore. Just worry about enjoying what you're doing, and hopefully success will come with it. That's what I'm trying to really focus on this year. Just to let everyone know, you know, Naruto finishes today. Unraveled, I'll be playing offline tonight, not live. If I beat it, great. If not, tomorrow's gameplay stream will be Unraveled. Now, let's say I beat Unraveled quickly tomorrow. Like, let's say I play it on stream tomorrow, and I beat it within an hour and a half. Good, because I need some time to be working on all these projects. In fact, tomorrow night, I'm going to be putting together and hopefully releasing Hits of the Week, which is my weekly best of montage series where I take the best moments, the worst moments, the most notable moments from all the raw gameplay of the week, and I try to compile them into a montage for DSP Gaming. Excuse me, for KO Gaming. I said the wrong 3 there. The wrong 3. I can't speak English today. I said the wrong thing there. So, yeah, I want to do that, but the thing is, I haven't had any time to work on it this week. Typically, I usually take Thursday night to work on it, but I'm not, because tonight I'm working on Unravel, playing more Unravel. So, this is a very heavy gameplay-centric week, and I'm still hoping that I'll be able to focus on, you know, getting that done for tomorrow night. We'll have to see. But that's the good news. If I finish up Unravel early tomorrow on stream, that's no waste of time. I'll be able to focus more on getting the Hits of the Week out. All right. Now, let's say that I actually beat Unravel tonight off stream. Well, then tomorrow, I think what I may do is I may focus on playing Firewatch. This is the 3rd new release for the week that everyone's been asking me to play, and boy, have I gotten conflicting reports on how long Firewatch is. Let me give you some explanation here, all right? So initially, I was told that Firewatch is 5 to 6 hours long. That's what I was initially told, okay? Then, I was told the game actually is very short. You could beat it within like 3.5 hours. So therefore, it's not that big of a deal. You could beat it on one stream. Then I was told, well, those are people who are rushing through the game and or aren't taking time to explore. If you actually take your time and you do side content, which I don't know. I know nothing really about the game. I don't know what kind of side content there would be. The game could be upwards of 8 to 10 hours long. And then I started looking on the internet, and I'm like, you know, how long really is this game? That website, howtobeat.com or howlongtobeat.com, excuse me, has no information on Firewatch. No one's listed how long it is yet. And I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I really don't. Obviously, when I play a game, I don't like to rush it. I don't want to rush through the game and not explore and not take my time, because I think that exploring, taking my time, doing commentary on what I'm seeing around me is what makes my playthroughs great. You know what I mean? That's the thing. If I was just rushing through, whoa, go, it's not very good. And not to say that I don't do that. Like Halo 5, for example, that game sucked monkey shit, and I was so fucking bored playing it that I just ran right through the whole fucking campaign, and I beat the game in record time because the game sucked. But with a game that's a new kind of game or a new IP, I obviously want to give it a chance, and so I kind of want to do that with Firewatch. So I don't know, you know, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea how long the game is, and I would definitely like to play it this weekend, and I think I'm gonna have a chance to play it this weekend. But let me put all this into perspective. All right, the sooner that I beat all of the games this weekend, the better. Because here's the bottom line, everyone. I want to review all these games. I would like to do a full-on review of Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. I'd maybe like to do a more abridged review of Unravel, because it is a more simplified game and it doesn't really need as long of a review as a game like Naruto does. And I'd also like to review Firewatch. The problem is, if I'm really embroiled, what the hell is that? Is that even a word? Embroiled? I want to say embroil, or let me use a word that people actually speak in the English language. If I'm so busy with all this gameplay all weekend and I don't finish all these games until sometime Monday, I'm not going to have an opportunity to review any of the games. Because as I've said, Tuesday Street Fighter V comes out, and this whole week coming up is going to be Street Fighter V Mania. I'm going to be playing multiple streams of Street Fighter V, probably for a couple days, and then later on in the week, I'm going to focus in on, you know, the best of stuff of the week when it comes to Street Fighter V. So in regard to that, I definitely want to be putting tons and tons of time into Street Fighter V. I want to become re-immersed in the franchise, in the universe, in the competitive aspect of it. I want to try out all the characters. I actually have a special event planned. What it looks like might be Thursday this week, where I'm actually going to be doing a private lobby with someone who I'm friendly with, who is you know, pretty decent in Street Fighter. And what we're going to try to do, we're actually going to do a test, a network test, where the two of us are going to make a private lobby and play for a couple hours and see how well does the netcode hold up if you do a private lobby in this game. So it's going to be very interesting. A very interesting week. Not only will it be trying out the gameplay, trying out the modes, but also testing the network, like everything. So that by the end of the week, I could do a full-fledged review of Street Fighter V and give you a full perspective on what I think about the game. So I'm pretty excited at Street Fighter V next week, and I hope that all of you are too. I mean, I've been really looking forward to this, and this is going to be a major focus for me. Understand that, you know, that this is, you know, part of my roots. My gaming roots are in fighting games, and Street Fighter in particular, so this is a huge event for me. And I hope that even though most of the week is going to end up being Street Fighter V, that you will tune into all the stuff and not say, oh, I'm still playing Street Fighter. No, understand it's gonna get better. The more I play, I'm going to get better at the game. We're going to have better online play. It's going to be better level stuff that I'm putting out over the course of the week. Every day I get the feeling I'm going to progress a little further and understand the game a little better. So, the bottom line is this. Today we're finishing Naruto. Tonight or tomorrow, I'm finishing Unravel. This weekend we'll be playing Firewatch. The sooner I beat everything, the better. I'd like to review all these games before Street Fighter V comes out. I certainly cannot promise that, but that's what I'm aiming for, okay? There's also going to be a new DSP Tries It on Saturday. I actually filmed it yesterday. I think that'll be a good one. Something a little different than usual. You know, weekend preview Sunday night. I'll be doing patron stuff Sunday night. It's going to be a full few days of me heading into Street Fighter V. Now, what I'd actually like to do, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I'd like to possibly do a midnight stream of Street Fighter V, but I'm not promising that. It all depends on how stuff goes with all this other stuff. If I'm, you know, doing reviews till 9 p.m. on Monday night, then chances are I'm probably not going to then want to jump into Street Fighter V. We'll have to see. So I'll have more information on this next week in the coverage of Street Fighter V as we get closer to it, all right? So what else is going on? Not too much. I'm having a fun week. I said this on Twitter last night, that I'm having a lot of fun this week because it's been a while since there've been all new games. You know what I mean? This whole month of January that just passed was a really slow month. and there wasn't a lot going on, and I was doing downtime stuff, which isn't bad, but you don't get that big feel. You don't get that big new game feel. You know what I mean? And I definitely appreciate, and I do want to say this, I appreciate all of you who have been coming out every single day to the stream. And 3 days straight, you know, Naruto streaming here, and the past 2 days, the stream attendance has been excellent, and I want to say thank you for that. That's awesome that people are enjoying, you know, a new game as much as I am, and they're coming out every day to check it out. That's an awesome feeling. It is. It means that you guys appreciate the fact that I'm checking out the new games. You like my style of coverage and you want to see it daily. I really like that. And I'm hoping with all the new games coming out, you know, in the next several weeks, you know, Street Fighter 5, and then Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, Far Cry Primal. I've been gone through this list 100 times, but I'll go through it again. Zelda Twilight Princess HD, Hitman, UFC 2, MLB, and then, of course, in April, the insane amount of gaming overload between games like Quantum Break and Homefront and Dark Souls 3, and the new Star Fox and Uncharted 4. It's gonna be crazy. So I hope that you'll continue to come out and check out the streams daily. I hope that you'll spread the word and say, you know, Phil's live on stream daily. Come check out his stuff. I really appreciate the great attendance that we've had this week so far. I really do. Because I'll be honest, I do get nervous. I do get nervous when, you know, there's an extended period of downtime, like for example, January, and not a lot of people came out for the streams. You know, there's a lot of games that I was playing that I thought would be more interesting that really didn't catch on as much as I thought they would. And here I am streaming them, and, you know, I'm not even getting a couple hundred people for them, and it's like, damn. You wonder what happened, and is it the game? Is it me? And ultimately, I have to say it has to be the game, because look, when new games come out, now people are back. So that's a good feeling. Alright, what else? Not too much else to talk about, really. I'll say this, if you're watching the live stream, or you're watching my videos on demand on YouTube, please check out my Amazon Associates link in the description of the video. That's number one. Number two, if you want to further support my efforts to live stream and do on-demand videos every single day, plus all these new reviews and edited videos and vlogging and yada yada yada, please check out patreon.com/darksidephil, on which I will be, you know, regularly, you know, updating things like perks and goal levels. This month's goal I have not posted up there yet, and that's my fault, but I'm going to be doing that this weekend. But yeah, anything that you can pledge to that helps me to keep doing this, you know, on a daily basis as my full-time job. This year is going to be very, very challenging financially for me. I'm trying to make it work. So if you like it, you want to see me continue to be successful, consider pledging to my Patreon. And of course, there is my girlfriend's business, The Black Current, where she makes handmade glycerin soaps and waxed tart melts. Boy, she has been in overdrive the past few days. Every day now, she's making giant batches of soap. And, you know, it's a lot of work. She's taking these giant 25-pound blocks of soap base, chopping them up, melting them down, adding fragrance, adding colorant, adding all kinds of things to make these custom bars of soap. And she's been going crazy with this stuff this week. Every day I go down to my kitchen, and it smells like something different. One day it smelled like this scent that I really like. It's called Kentish Rain. It kind of smells like Irish Spring, but in my opinion, it actually smells a little better than that. And then one day I went down there, it smelled like mint. And then yesterday I went down there, it smelled like lavender, and I didn't appreciate that because I don't like lavender. Lavender actually bothers my nose. But every day she's pumping out new product. This is going to be for her new spring line of product that will be launching, I believe, when spring launches. So I don't know exactly when spring starts this year, but I think around that time she'll be launching this new line of product. And, you know, you want to give a look to her business, check it out. It's at etsy.com/shop/theblackcurrent, spelled C-U-R-R-A-N-T. And, oh, Gina Saji just actually posted up a link to that in the stream chat. So if you're in the stream chat right now, you can check that out by clicking on it. And, you know, it's not just for women. You know, a lot of people think, oh, and, you know, it's not just for women. You know, a lot of people think, oh, handmade soap, that's a girly thing. Well, you'd be surprised to find out that over the 150 orders that she's gotten since she opened the business about a year ago, the majority were males. And the majority of feedback she receives on the website, because you can actually, when you get an item, you give feedback on the website, are from males. And all of the feedback actually is positive. Everyone said, this is great stuff. So check it out. And, you know, whether it's for you, whether it's a gift for someone else, it helps out her business, and obviously it helps out me because we're all living in the same house here and, you know, pay the same bills. So, check it out, all right? Do I get free soap? Of course I get free soap. Someone just, Storm934. Do I get free soap? Of course. All I use is her soap. I've said this many times on stream. The only soap that I wash is with her soap. I've used it for over 2 years now. And it's also, she actually made me 2 bars of Kentish Rain because I told her it's my favorite. She made me 2 bars of it last night. And I was like, yes, yes, when I shower next, when I get through this other bar of soap, I can use the Kentish Rain. I love that shit. Oh God. Funko Pop in the stream chat says, I use Dove soap for men. You do realize that Dove soap for men isn't soap. It's actually not. Dove soap for men is detergent. It'll actually say this on the package. It's a detergent bar. That's why it's so cheap. All those store-bought soaps you buy, the ones that are like super inexpensive, like $1 each or less, they're not real soap. They're not. They're actually just, they either make your skin dry or oily and shitty. You need real soap if you actually want to, you know, make your body feel refreshed and clean. It's good, you know, it's good for you. Anything with a glycerin base is good for your skin. Those detergent bars are bad for your skin. But, all right, anyway, I digress. Now I'm getting the soap conversations with people in the stream chat. Alright, so let's end the pre-stream. Let's get started with the conclusion of Naruto, and hopefully you will enjoy. I'm hoping it's good. Please, Lord, don't let it have a cliffhanger ending. Imagine that. Imagine that. All these years Naruto's been going on. They're like, oh, cliffhanger ending. I hope not. Alright, everyone. That is it for the pre-stream. Let's end it, and let's get started. Here we go. Alright, we're all done with that, ladies and gents. Let me close that. I'm gonna boot the game, but hold on, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna very quickly use the restroom, and then I'm gonna crack my window open, and then I'm gonna boot the game. I don't want to just boot the game because it has spoilers in the intro. So, give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I almost fell. I almost tripped on my headphones as I was sitting down. That would have been bad if I went head first into the love seat. Okay, boot this sucker up. It's still funny to me in this day and age, right, that video games don't have a consistent volume level, a base level. And what I mean by that is some games are like incredibly loud and some are incredibly low. And I never understood that. Like, why do games have such a varied level of volume, right? It's very confusing. Like, they don't have a baseline level that they all start at. So last night I was playing Unraveled. Unraveled is incredibly fucking loud, so I have to lower my headphones and lower my capture device. Then I play on Naruto, and the thing's like super low, and I have to like bump everything up. It's very bizarre that it's still like that. You'd think by now they would have figured that shit out, but I guess not.